must admit the Guard of Prewen impressed me. They must have spent years preparing their plan.
That went well, did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago. Well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod. All muscles and instinct. Quite the rare breed. Ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally. But I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish, and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied Skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reed, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the Skulls.
I have met peaceful and wise Skulls. To exterminate them means we are no better than vampire hunters.
Skulls are hideous, shameful creatures that give all Ekon a bad name.
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reed. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club, and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results.
New citizens available to kill. Chapter 4. Family portraits.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Okay. Now, let's see if anybody has anything new to talk to us about. I think there's 6 or 7 chapters total, so we're only halfway through the game. Because I spend so much time side questing. Alright. What's this? Can't do anything there. Swansea wants to talk to us. Plus we have a mission somewhere over there, so...
I think Lord Redgrave just suggested I was sired by an ancient vampire.
Support the equality between men and women.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Okay.
Goodbye, Charlotte.
She's been quite busy these last...
Clarence.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all
Oh,
right?
chap.
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors.
Okay.
You need...
Swan. Let's ask Calhoun.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Great night. What?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Not really. Wait, now that you mention it, I don't see the McPhersons in my favorite restaurants. They love delicate meals too, you understand.
Thank you. It may be nothing, but I'll investigate anyway. Where do they live?
They have a house in the southern part of the district, somewhere north of the railway bridge. There is a courtyard, if I remember rightly.
If I remember rightly. So there are two. There and there. However, first, is it this way? Yeah. First, we're gonna follow this all the way to the end. So we're going to find the third part of the testimony of Forza. There's not even anyone over in this part of town. Let me just teleport, you bitches. Just literally follow this. Yes.
Burn it, boys! Killing's all you deserve! Stupid beast!
We're in Pembroke already? Jesus Christ. That's how close this has reached to here? Jesus. Alright.
It's locked.
This is a poor hospital.
Crumpled letter. Dear love, I finally found the missing money for the fee asked by the ambulance driver to bring you to the hospital. Don't worry about nothing now except getting better for I took care of it. Hooks is something of an honest crook. You may ask for extra money in exchange for a bed, but the bed is then guaranteed. I'm sorry I refused to pay first, but now I realize now the important thing is to get you better. The member's a good place. Bad behavior, this is Milton Hooks. Milton! Where's this third letter now?
They lack the resources, but we have some of the most brilliant minds in London at Pembroke. As for me, I'm a blundering idiot.
What? It's supposed to be right here. It's supposed to be right there. Hold up. Storage room next to Reed's office in the corner by the window. Aha! That's why I couldn't find it. They moved it. My dearest child, this is my last letter for you. I chose to hide it in Pembroke Hospital. Do you remember how disappointed you were when your application was rejected? I had never seen you so upset. For days, you did not say a word. This was the first time I realized the darkness you had in you, my son. Black stone embedded in your heart. Into all which I sometimes saw in your sister too. I feared for you both, for I perfectly knew what it meant to feel this gloomy mood. Dark side of the Reeds. The reason why I must go, now that I know I'm condemned. I'm sick, my son. The diagnosis is irrevocable. My death will soon come. Refuse to be seen like this by those I love. This is my fault and my decision. You're so far away now, learning with this Dr. Carroll in Paris how to transfuse blood to save patients. Already thinking about how you can improve the message you've helped create. I'm so proud of you, my son, but you can't save me. It won't be Aubrey Reed, the dying banker, surrounded by his friends and family, unable to leave his bed. I won't stand it. I don't accept it, so I left. Just like you left us to become the great surgeon you are destined to be. The great surgeon I never want to see next to me, looking at me, knowing I will die soon. Keep on studying, my son. Become who you are destined to be, and do what you for yourself. And for your old father who loves you. I've taken all the necessary measures to protect you and my family of any danger to come. I want you all to remember me as I was, and not as I'm about to be. I leave for I love you, my pearls and jewels. I do it because I have this dark mood in me. I hid from everyone as long as I could. In a few days I will go where I stood when you left us for France. There, I'll leave a last gift for you. There, I'll vanish, never to come back. Farewell, Jonathan. I wish you to be as happy as I've been for all those years.
Southwark. My departure for France as a promising student. My return as a brilliant surgeon. About to be killed. Transformed.
Hello, Jonathan. How are things on the West End front?
Complicated, my friend. The rich and powerful feel threatened by the disease, and have asked me to put an end to it.
Yes. It is odd how resolving a crisis suddenly increases in urgency when it affects those who matter.
Do you know Aloysius Dawson, the famous tycoon, is well versed in vampire and occult knowledge?
No, I did not. But that is no surprise. For half a century, it has been quite the trend for English nobility to join secret societies and occult circles.
But Aloysius Dawson is only a rich merchant.
Yes, richer than Croesus. Wealth is more respected than title these days, even in England.
Did he contact the Brotherhood of St. Paul? Try to join your group?
It would not surprise me, but I am certain he's never been a member.
It looks like the epidemic is spreading to the western districts of London. I am trying to locate the source of the infection.
It won't be an easy task, my friend. This disease is highly contagious.
Do you not think epidemiology could be helpful in this matter? To retrace the origin of infection through time and topology?
If anyone can perform such a miracle, it will be you, Dr. Reed.
Since this epidemic is evidently linked to the vampire curse, we must find the original carrier to understand where it comes from.
I admire your logic, Jonathan, but be careful. Rationality, when it comes to your kind, is not always a reliable lens.
Does the Brotherhood of St. Paul know anything about the Ascalon Club?
Well, I'm afraid that's unlikely. Ascalon is a sensitive topic, and whatever material the Brotherhood has, I may not have access to.
Who could answer me then?
Usher Talltree, our current primate, may be the only one able to answer you. He's a discreet man who lives in the West End.
Yes, I've met him.
Thank you.
He's weird. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna put a marker down here, because that's where he is, Talltree. Alright, let's take on these vampire issues.
Good evening.
Good evening,
Good evening, Doctor.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Tell me why you're extorting money from some of the patients here.
If a patient wants a bed, he'll have to pay me a little fee. That's all.
Where did you get the idea for such an immoral scam?
Funny you should ask. The first time it was from a patient who bribed me to get a bed. It's only then I realized I could make a fortune.
Admit it. Nurse Hawkins.
Of course she is. How else could I tell which bed is free? I need to know that.
Have you no shame?
Don't you see this city is crumbling down? Today people are ready to pay to get a hospital bed. Tomorrow we may be fighting for food.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get...
Come on, Dr. Reed.
Do you know that Nurse
That's not a surprise.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right.
Good.
Alright. I was just the one listening to that. We all want me to keep moving on with the story. And we're getting pretty close to not having to do very much in terms of story. Alright. Gonna go up and then left, and then in, and then right.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
Ha! Nerd, you missed. Oh. Oh. Darn. Clarence Crossley. Please, the vampires have invaded. Oh no. Clarence, don't tell me it's
Good
true.
evening, old chap.
I won't.
Clarence, why have you distributed leaflets about vampires all across the West End?
I have to warn everybody about them. They've killed thousands of people already. Unnoticed thanks to the epidemic. We are all in danger here.
Vampires in London? Come on, Clarence. Who's going to believe that?
I'm not mad, Jonathan. You have to believe me. I know they are real. They're all around us, even as we speak.
Clarence, you've always been a reliable and a good friend to me. If you say you saw a vampire, then I believe you.
Thank you, Johnny. Thank you for your trust. You don't know what that means to me.
It's all right. But if you want my help, you have to explain exactly what happened.
The first time it was in Rouen. I saw an officer drink the blood of a soldier. I saw its teeth. Saw it bite. It was a vampire, Johnny, and they're here too.
Interesting.
Tell me what you have discovered about vampires, Clarence.
They've always been here. And if you search for long enough, you realize others know about these devils too. I'm not alone.
Have you shared your research with anybody else?
No. But I've published my leaflets all across the city, hoping that someday someone will realize I'm printing the truth.
What do you mean you're not alone? Who have you met?
The Guard of Prewin, the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole, Ichabod Throgmorton. Those names always pop up when you dig deep enough.
Have you spoken with any of them?
No. With the quarantine, it's almost impossible to leave the West End. But as a doctor...
Are you asking me to help you prove the existence of vampires, Clarence?
Yes, Johnny. Please, gather all the information you can find about vampires and bring it to me. You're the only friend I have left. I need you.
Clarence, tell me about the vampire you saw in France.
I was enjoying my leave in Rouen. I left the bar, took a shortcut back to the barracks. I saw it in a back alley. An officer in a stained uniform, biting into a soldier's neck.
But you were drunk, weren't you? Are you sure these two men were not just kissing?
Please don't insult me, Johnny. I hid, and I saw him leave. Then I saw the body, drained of all blood. I've seen the same marks here in London since I've returned.
Interesting.
Did you ever see that officer again?
No. He wore the uniform of the Royal Warwickshire Regiment. I did some research, but found no trace of him. He probably stole it from a previous victim.
These are the documents you wanted me to look for. I think I've gathered all the available occult research about vampires.
Oh, thank you, Johnny. That'll help me separate the myths from the facts.
I'm not sure you can consider this material factual, but it's yours.
I don't even know what I gathered.
What do you intend to do with it?
First, I'm going to show them to Venus. It'll open her eyes and make her understand the importance of my mission.
Oh boy.
You need some rest.
I completely forgot I need to go into the Reed's house real quick. Open up for the safe. Scooby-Goos. Oh wait, the safe is over here? Fuck. Never mind, I did not need to come here. Yo, it's your boy Dumbass being a dumbass. Alright. I literally love though how like it's like one area is super safe, you turn down one corner, all of a sudden danger.
That building is under quarantine. Could this be what I'm looking for?
Silver fork. Wait, this is exactly also where I need to go find her friend. No, it's not. Never mind. She's dead. Now let's fuck off. Well, this place feels spooky. Remarkable pump shotgun. God damn it, Roger. There we go. Oh God, stop it. Alright, Priscilla, you can fuck off as well. Oh my god. Alright, Priscilla, you can fuck off. No, Priscilla. Okay, it's one-on-one now, so...
I've never seen such a radical mutation. Could it be a new stage in the disease's evolution?
Alright. Tiny common handle. I'm getting phone calls. I'll have to answer that later. Love that. Darling, thank you for the precious perfume and for a car. I can't wait to feel your hand on my shivering skin. For only you, my hair, can make me feel that desire. Please come back to me soon, for I'm dying to press my timid bosom onto your chest again. Yes, my beloved, my precious, come back to me, and I promise you a night of eternal and unbridled passion. Now I'm wearing nothing but your last gifts. Oh yes, I'm burning for you. I can't wait for you to share my untamable lust.
So the husband had an affair with Doris Fletcher.
Which ironically is the exact place we needed to go. Interesting. The plot thickens. To full staff, not just half staff. Turn around, turn around. Alright, let's hit this last house, shall we? And then we shall, yeah. We shall, yeah. Kavrina. Below. Hold up. check over there. Hello, treasure. We don't need to go down there. I'm gonna go around into the back.
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
You know what? Nah. We are going to call it quits here, I think. Now, turn around and go straight up this road. That's where I want to go. We'll spend some EXP. And then we'll call it quits for the night. For those of you who don't remember, tomorrow is Wednesday, which means at approximately 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, I will be streaming Bloodborne. We'll pick this up again Thursday. And, yeah. Right. Let's increase my bite damage. Alright, our bite is maxed out, which is what we needed. That's 4,500? Are you fucking kidding me? Fine. Let's increase the amount of blood we can have. 6. That's 1,000. Alright, can we increase the amount of health we can have? That's 15. We can increase this though by 1 drop. 24. Excellent. We will need to increase the abyss eventually. That's 3,000. So now let's see what changed overnight and what we'll have to take care of. Ooh, almost at 100. If once I can treat her, that'll be at 100. Everybody is healthy here. Good. Alright, you have fatigue. That's easy to fix. Jesus fucking Christ, yo. Fatigue. 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 Jesus fucking Christ. Everybody's fucking tired. Whatever. Alright, everybody. That's going to be it for the stream tonight. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time. Different people.